check it, mic check 2-1. Back in the 80s when crack was mad crazy. Right into the 90s you might have found me on the New York Knee streets. Back then when crack was the main poison of choice, cyphered from powdered coke like Superfly to Pookie. It was the New Jack Swing for the New Jack City. But don't get facts twisted, heroin was on the scene. Reaganomics had us starving, struggling and surviving. That dog food is back with a vengeance and a sidekick. From Molly to Percocets, with mad traps called meth labs, with a black or Caucasian, drugs is an equal opportunity employer, represented as a success. If you drink alcoholic beverages, the media bombards you with this genocidal fabrication, legalizing weed, but a secret on the real tip. Ain't no street dealer gonna reap the legal profit. Reliance to Culture Nostra is the American government. Their commission is pharmaceutical, corporate organizations. You can eat all the fuckery and become a statistic to the sadistic seeds planted in grassroots of our nations, like Planned Family Centers for the black man's extinction, like believing the hype that the struggle is hopeless. Some even believe that the resistance is futile. That's not the elders' MO, and it should not be your style. Punches right in the mouth with a chapow, slip up a cut. My metaphors are southpaw as I barb, weave, and duck. Arrows and darts from those who oppose lyric conscience, the uncivilized, the unrighteous, deaf, dumb, and blinded. Plug to the matrix, getting recharged like your celly, social media addicted or stuck to a PlayStation. The homework, the research is easily attainable. The devil must tell the truth when he stands before God.
This is why
I work hard with a passion, take action against the tension. The unsung are hardly mentioned, so I play my position. I shadowbox lyrics when my flow is getting practice. On my back 1,000 lashes, but I still stay defiant. In a land where the black man is finally being awakened to self, to the oppressor, his devious procedures. 360 the measurement, 280, been did that. I rose like a dead man, resurrected in my melanin. I work hard with a passion, take action against the tension. The unsung are hardly mentioned, so I play my position. I shadowbox lyrics when my flow is getting practice. On my back 1,000 lashes, but I still stay defiant. In a land where the black man is finally being awakened to self, to the oppressor and its devious procedures. 360 the measurement, 280 been did that. I rose like a dead man, resurrected in my melanin. I work hard with a passion, take action against the tension. The unsung are hardly mentioned, so I play my position. I shadow box lyrics when my flow is getting practice. On my back 1,000 lashes, but I still stay defiant. In a land where the black man is finally being awakened to self, to the oppressor and its devious procedures. 360 the measurement, 280 been did that. I rose like a dead man, resurrected in my melanin. I rose like a dead man, resurrected in my melanin. Yeah. You know my alma mater, poetry conscious, a melanin marauder, smoking alphabet ganja, a felon is sullen, with 10 swipes to murder. They label me a criminal, a poetry messiah, out the muck and mire, never can I retire. Entering the dragon with metaphoric fire, I rain so with pores, liquid saliva. I spit the holy water to baptize your mindset, don't call a medic, because I'm sick with it. Snitches dropping ditches, you Facebook elder hating. Not in the graveyard, but to the pen asylum. Exile when you deleted from my cypher building conference. You punches pilot with Pharisees who plotting to trap me in my verbal and conjure up a Judas. Make enemies disciples of my written scroll recital. Share my videos, no discretion when inflicted. I'm in my 60s, crafty microphone with cider. My bars are gasoline, my penship is the lighter. You get ignited blaze to glory and awaken. My resume is flawless, my reps stay everlasting. You can ask the last kid who had the nerve to challenge. Soliloquy or ass kick re-educates a brave heart. Mama told you hard-headed makes us off behind. Be careful when you headed for the Elder X with rhyme. Now check it. Yeah. Oh, what? Yeah. Wow! My forces be divorcing you from pen and scribe. My team will cross the borders of territory lines. The flow is futuristic, a sign for urban tribes. Emancipating fates make soldiers fall in line. Right. Yo, my forces be divorcing you from pen and scribe. My team will cross the borders of territory lines. My flow is futuristic, a sign for urban tribes. Emancipating fates make soldiers fall in line. My forces be divorcing youth from pen and sky. My team will cross the borders of territory lines. The flow is futuristic, aside from urban tribes, amassing pagan fakes, make soldiers fall in line. What?
This is why I say it's the balance of the book. It's liberty or it's death. It's freedom for everybody or freedom for nobody.
Everybody be about individualism that deteriorates fam and black organizations and when we're in Paris, dressed like grandchildren, exposing their flesh and stripper pole dancing, smoking weed with them and drinking liquor. No boundary lines were made, no respect was given. The system orchestrates the death of fathers, they cut off the head, and families are shattered. Now in plain sight, it's all public data, mad incarcerations through racial profiling. Unemployment is prevalent, no training evident, skilled labor for the impoverished, programs vanish. Educational systems are strictly designed for black failure with inferior teaching to strip young minds of every kind of ambition, no music, no arts, no after-school programs. Communities are starving, practically famished. The map to the path, each one teach one to be one. Then back to the hood, so suns can shine some out the muck and mire of a defeatist mindset. That willingness crap needs to be crashed and crushed. Let's self-educate, relate to each other. Pool our resources, grow our own food, black built, black owned in our own neighborhoods. Skilled labor and sciences, technology taught, economics, so we can become our own savings and trusts. Then strip ourselves of all European customs and African attire, kufis and long dresses. No chemicals to process our royalty hair, our natural crowns is melanin beautiful. Break out the cubicles of mind indoctrination. One nation under a groove, respect our ancestors.
I know you don't like what I'm saying, but I'm going to tell you anyway. Because I can prove what I'm saying. Wait. Historically, revolutions are bloody. Oh, yes, they are. They have never had a bloodless revolution. Or a non-violent revolution.
Who want to be us and still out religion. Discredit us for all contributions. Flip scripts, rip us from what's historical. Clorox fabrications, tactics psychological. I spit astronomical. The core nature of truth. Back to foundations of some African roots. Excuse those who choose to stay bamboozle, media distortions, endorse stereotypical, constant rhetorical, redneck rhetoric, laws specifically biased and extremely racist. How can we celebrate holidays not for us, built on foundations of kill, maim, and murder? Divine destiny means divide, conquer. Through the red, white, and blue, I pledge no allegiance. Poetic prose I rose to kill the sickness. Sick with these lyrics and cadence procedure. Elder X2, the self-knowledge science, soliloquy mathematics to awaken the righteous. Justice is justice for the wicked oppressor. Demonic type demons who cringe when I'm speaking, unsigned when I rhyme, but real people speak this. I dictate and orate for black activists teaching. The underwork awaken, not leaving one hostage. No crumbs off the table, no longer are we submissive. Unseen revolution, the evolution of spirit. Not a million, but a gazillion black men marching. Queens ruling queendoms and kingsmen of honor, no longer dishonored. For crab barrel genocidal. Pride and unity as we increase in knowledge. Old school almanada with that new school swagger. X to the elder, coming straight right at you. Elder to the X with the conscious vendetta.
Ain't nobody stopping this here. Ain't nobody stopping this here. This is why I say it's the balance of the book. It's liberty or it's freedom for everybody. Ain't nobody stopping this here.
Yeah. Tell the truth, man. Set the people free. You think I'm not gritty because I'm wrestling in the dirty? You keep a disposition because I came from New York City. I'm spitting boom back confident with gritty, nappy, snappy, keeping it more blacker. I might eclipse your thinking. It ain't where you're from, but it's where you stand, my nigga. You wrinkle like a raisin, so I got to keep it crispy. Thinking you Jurassic, but your flows is itty bitty. Thinking because you're younger, you might just crush the elder. I hit you in the gut and have your every flow stutter. I'm not a freestyle flower, don't battle, but I'm teaching. Going toe to toe, no way that you'll see me even. I TKO positions, no kind of split decision. I'd rather build a cipher than stop a pickaninny. Crab barrel mentality got you hating. Conscious theory, why you get obnoxious when you're toxic, blind, sleeping? I smack you with these bars as an early morning wake up. You see the way you're dressing, it's a feminine atrocity. They planning to emasculate entitlements to your kingdom. I'm charging every artisan with melanin type of ism to go against the grain and stand for self-improvement. Elder X2, a hip-hop spoken movement from the bitter gutter with my brothers and my sisters. The urban tribes are restless, breathless strangulations, inferior educations, and forced gentrifications. Culture vulture pimping great white hosts like Elvis, original soul creators never see the major profits. Corrupt dances of hip-hop till it sound like English Beatles. Cypress stripes and crowns and mimic like chameleons. Acknowledge originators, but y'all be getting millions. I'm stressed with all the BS, lies and fabrications. Until my people get our right due, I'm here spitting. Until my people get their right due, I'm here spitting. Until my people get their right due, I'll be here spitting. You know what it is. Elder X2. Round trigonometry.
What?
Do the mathematics. Body bag tag, your pen spilling no ink. I did not want to blot your rhyme game and so to me. I told you I don't battle cats. What you think this is poetry? But this beast done been released, so here's my terminology. I feature scribe challenge you cowards speaking subliminally. You ought to respect your elders and spoken word OGs. Don't bring me battle bars about drug guns and threatenings. Every rapper cat do that, and they all up on my news feed. I peek between the lines. For me, your animosity, ego grandiosity, bravado, babble fantasies. Real time in reality, I'll show you why you fallacy. Imagery fictitiously beyond you intellectually. This no kind of battle, I'm just here to make you think. Your concepts and theories is packed with all kind of negativity. I'll make you go your diggity, have your peace all digging me. Better dick all your loyalties and they be recruited on my team. All your beast Freddy's dream on, but you ain't never seeing me claiming Teflon dolls, and I'll touch you with no empathy, no pity. I'm too gritty with conscience, wake up with remedies, trends spread like allergies, toxic to all mentalities. I'm more built like the pyramids, third eye all in discrepancies. While you slick metamorphically, I'll rip you with a conscious bleed. Send you into therapy, you'll find out why you self-hate. Debating while I still elevate all you crab barrel mentalities, wasting talent energies. You condition while you entertaining. Pawns, you are in the game of the murder hip-hop dignity. No conscious public enemies. Y'all feed the people deviltry. Glamorizing acts of crime is surely dismantling the moral fiber of black ancestry. Why you think conscious hip-hop today is not even getting paid? It hustle, my parable, my paragraph, pathology, wisdom, knowledge, cipher, internalizing. You can build with me. That's Elder X2. Don't get me twisted. Yeah. 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah. 1, 2, 1, 2. Now think of the access accessible in this age of technological. Why you think Elder X used Facebook as a tool? I come through saber-tooth flying a judo, wordsmith. My G.O.D. rules me to script universal script. Now back in the days when I couldn't get in the pit, now I'm full-blown image over media, internet. They be like, yes, he nice, ripping black conscience. Why not? Cause people starving to hear conscientious substance. Something they could play in the whip when they ride with their kids. Something they all could stick together as they bopping their heads. This is Elder Xology, the tablets for wise men who want to raise seeds to be kings and queens again. Tired of profanity, crime, glorification, magnifications, and spiritual decadence. Manifestations I manifest, mind elevations like timbers and cadence, million men marching. Beg your pardon because you aren't down with my lingo. Rather be the mixed sheep, never lead and just follow. The road is less traveled and the path is narrow. If you want to stand like an empress and walk like a pharaoh, best to check your bone marrow, your melanin regenerative. It absorbs the sun and has an intelligent nature. If it's survival of the fittest, your spiritual fitness is awesome. Don't let it lay dormant with your lack of self-knowledge. I spit holy water, crucified crab barrel cooning like Campbell's condition in the mental. Who had deceiving weeds and that poisonous mascara? Take you back to your roots, your African lineage. Take you kings out your dresses and your queens back to queendoms. I'm a lyrical linguist with a penchant for good penmanship. You can't stop this, you hate it, but you know the flow righteous. Your conscience eat your mind like Egyptian plagues of lotus. What's today's science? Flip the message to a black man. Damn, you kinda nice with it. How many times I gotta tell you? What's today's science? Flip the message to a black man. Damn, you kinda nice with it. How many times I gotta tell you? What's today's science? Flip the message to a black man. Damn, you kinda nice with it. How many times I gotta tell you? What's today's science? So the X is at the audience. Flip the message to a black man. Magnify the audience. Damn, you kinda nice with it. How many times I gotta tell you? What's today's science? So the X is at the audience. Flip the message to a black man. You kinda nice with it. Scat cat, get on out of here. I'll bust your self-esteem and exile you from pens. No raps, no poems, not even speaking in sign language. Get down and lay down with them crab out crabs. Scat cat, get on out of here. I'll bust your self-esteem and exile you from pens. No raps, no poems, not even speaking in sign language. Get down and lay down with them crab out crabs. Scat cat, get on out of here. I bust your self-esteem and exile you from pens. No raps, no poems, not even speaking in sign language. Get down and lay down with them crab barrel crabs. Hater. If you want that flow that vitalizes your soul, I got bang bars galore that will ache your jaw. Saying my scribe more than with Van Winkle yawn. Memorize my text and watch your knowledge born. Bloody raw open sore, my spilling gorge. For you curious George, this is that Elder X law. Imprison y'all to the rapture on my score. 40 years across the desert of a barren wilderness, kicking in every door. Spoken word wizard, OG Mac language, so I'm verbal boss son. Still call you black homie or dun dun. I be like, what's up kid? Should you disrespect the elder? Just might crack your melon. I'm a linguistic felon, abusing every pen like it was my nemesis yelling. Don't beat the imprint across my forehead, brother. Your typing spill got me drowning in verbal. I'm a poet, rapper dog / microphone killer. So sick till I'm iller. Every time I'm at builder. 16 bars tell of a melanin genetic. I'm Christian, comedic, Isaac Hayes, Black Moses, Israelite type Morris with no hook or no chorus. Symphonic, ebonic, off the curb, off your corner. Artistically honored for the Spitfire opus. 2 tears in a bucket, and I'm not empathetic. Should you come off pathetic and clone off my poems and not give me credit? I debit your plastic, you know you in debit. Your mind initiated, I instigated conscious right into your next script. Real is the realest, pull skirts up on fakeness. Make moves, you faking, you shaking off dollars. Keep up with me, I will zero your knowledge. Stay in your lane with them cats in my shadow. You walk like a slave, blind in self-knowledge. I walk like a pharaoh, the king of my kingdom. You sing Christmas carols, I celebrate Kwanzaa. No wonder you envy with green eyes of venom. If you did not self-hate your inborn characteristics, let's keep this realistic. If you despise your own blackness, catching crazy feelings cause I promote blackness. TMI guy, that's too much information. Milk before the meat, you can't eat my knowledge. Conscious to the front, mediocre play the back end. Scat cat, get on out of here. I bust your self-esteem and exile you from pens. No raps, no poems, not even speaking in sign language. Get down and lay down with them crab-out crabs. Scat cat, get on out of here. I bust your self-esteem and exile you from pens. No raps, no poems, not even speaking in sign language. Get down and lay down with them crab-out crabs. Scat cat, get on out of here. I bust your self-esteem and exile you from pens. No raps, no poems, not even speaking in sign language. Get down and lay down with them crab-barrel crabs. Hater. Get on out of here. Caught up in the whirlwind of a rejuvenating worship. The eye of the storm is where it is the most calmest. In the phenomenon of a life-changing transformation, I stay patient, knowing this too shall pass on. I hold on to my rock of Gibraltar, knowing I won't falter, holding God's hand firmly as I walk across the waters, crossing over forbidden waters. With trial and tribulations restricted my inner growth, I approach the challenge emotionally balanced. With the Lord in alliance to fulfill His will, I'm chill like iceberg. God's grace is sufficient as I mature in the walk of a righteous kind of living, to implement forgiveness to those who transgress against me for reasons they still can't comprehend, no understanding. They still say if it won't kill you, it only makes you stronger. At crunch time, the pressure converts a coal to a diamond. But still I remain a student as life gives us lessons. With spiritual discernment, I find wisdom and understanding. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of all knowledge, to let God abolish my fleshly inhibitions, to conquer temptations. Of the blood of the Redeemer, I flip the script from conscience to praise God like I'm breathing, all up in my feelings, gratuitous in its nature, feeling blessed and selected to put forth the gospel, so I must stay connected like tablets to the internet through prayer and meditation, worship and fellowship. I post videos and poems with a God-centered message. These are my melodies. Lyrical paragraphs, math is unique. These are my melodies. Saving the keyboard to lace the next beat. These are my melodies. With God on my side, I never meet defeat. These are my melodies. Walking on faith through the storms of adversities. These are my melodies. Lyrical paragraphs, my math is unique. These are my melodies. Saving the keyboard, to lace the next beat. These are my melodies. These are my melodies. These are my melodies.
Talk to me.
Oh God.
Wait. Do it.
Okay. Stop. Whoa.
Whoa there.
Step up to the left like what? Step up to the right like what? Come up in the place like what? All eyes are on me like what? Get some kind of special, I'm waiting for a venue. Self-made my mantras, I'm self-made in my mental. Hotter than a kettle, blacker than a kettle. Calling the kettle black, I mingles with my peoples in all vicinity, upscale or in the ghetto. Bringing parables, spoken word procedure. Old school ring a leader, I'm icon like eons, everlasting universal. My verses are iconic. Plus I'm dressing crispy G up to my gangster. Velour fedora, cock 360 angles. Plus I still club it, the senior citizen. 5 minutes on the dance floor, my stars shine fluorescent. Original B-boy, boogie down the lower. 5-barrel thorough, a rotten apple diplomat. Step up to the left like what? Step up to the right like what? Come up in the place like what? All eyes are on me like what? Persistent type performer with God-given talent. Spreading this black conscience like parquet and its butter. Spread the populace, I'm reaching every corner. I do this for my grands and my 2 beautiful daughters. Yes, I'm on the come up, but not quite from the bottom. Though I seen the bottom, my past life was a mother. Now I'm just smothered, call me the prodigal son. My style is quite peculiar, I can never be a clone. Facebook poet rapper, call it what you wanna. Critics and debaters, they always pay attention. They can never crush respect, go to the elder. I'm living for God, my body God protection. I only be for self, the last poem was written. Listen, step up to the left like what? Step up to the right like what? Come up in the place like what? All eyes are on me like what? Or what? Step up to the left like what? Step up to the right like what? Come up in the place like what? All eyes are on me like what? 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 What?